In the heart of the Roman Empire, where cultures collided and ideas flourished, a child was born into a world of duality. Saul, son of a Roman citizen and a devout Jewish mother, grew up in the vibrant city of Tarsus, a city that belongs to two worlds. His story, a tapestry woven from the threads of faith and empire, was just beginning. From his earliest days, Saul was surrounded by the devotion of his people. His mother taught him the prayers of his ancestors, whispering the sacred words of the Torah into his ear. And his father, though a Roman citizen, instilled in him a quiet pride in their citizenship, a privilege few could claim. At the feet of Gamaliel, one of the most esteemed rabbis of his time, Saul's education began in earnest. Under the careful tutelage of this wise teacher, Saul learned the ways of the Torah and the intricacies of the Jewish law. His mind, sharp as a sword, devoured the scriptures, while his heart to the reading of the ancient traditions. Curiosity was his guide. Every word of the sacred text was a mystery, a puzzle to be unraveled. Saul did not follow in blind faith. No, he questioned, he pondered, he sought deeper understanding. And in that pursuit, his devotion to the law grew, unshakable and profound. Tarsus, a city rich with the wisdom of Greece and the power of Rome, was a world Saul could not ignore. Though he was deeply rooted in his Jewish faith, the allure of the Greek philosophy and the Roman ideals called to him. Yet, his soul, bound by the Torah, resisted the pull of these foreign ideas. The world outside called to him, but Saul's heart was steadfast. He would not allow the teachings of Moses to be tainted by the ideas of the Greeks. To him, the purity of his faith was non-negotiable. His commitment was absolute. In Tarsus, Saul was the son of two worlds, but in his soul there was but one, the faith of Israel, unbroken and unwavering. Saul's devotion was unmatched. He rose early each day, not for the pleasures of the world, but for the sacred duty of study and prayer. He could not or would not allow the laws of his fathers to be disregarded. To him, every letter of the Torah was precious. Every commandment was holy. Saul's zeal was his strength, yet it was also his burden. He saw any deviation from the law as a threat to the very heart of his people. His mission was clear: to defend the faith, no matter the cost. In the stillness of the night, Saul's heart wrestled with the weight of his calling. The world around him seemed to shift. Was his zeal for the law enough? Was his unwavering commitment to tradition a shield or a barrier? In the shadows of Tarsus, Saul's soul began to stir, unaware of the storm that was coming. Little did Saul know the road ahead would be unlike any he had ever known. His devotion would be tested, his very identity shattered, as the God he served would soon call him in a way he could never have imagined.